The UN says the number of people in need of help reached record highs in 2019. As CGTN's Nick Harper explains, unresolved conflicts, the spread of infectious diseases, and the climate crisis have contributed to the staggering statistics.
They say records are meant to be broken, but not these ones. In 2020, 22 million more people will need humanitarian aid, pushing the UN's figures to new levels.
In 2020, nearly 168 million people will need humanitarian assistance and protection. That represents about 1 person in 45 in the planet. It is the highest figure for decades.
Persistent conflicts continue, meaning more people need help in places like Syria and the Democratic Republic of Congo. But in 2019, climate change also became a major issue, with more people affected than the UN anticipated. In Akabo in South Sudan, thousands of people who'd been displaced by fighting returned home in early December, only to be forced out again, this time by devastating floods.
When we were displaced by the flooding, we felt sad because we had to leave everything behind. We need shelter, we need food. Now we're not getting those things because we had to leave our homes. I'm sleeping outside, which is not good.
Infectious disease outbreaks in 2019 jumped to unprecedented levels. There were 700% more measles cases in Africa in the January to March period compared to 2018. The UN says Yemen remains the world's worst humanitarian crisis. More than 5 years of civil war means nearly 80% of the population, around 24 million people, now need help. And these are just the figures from the UN's humanitarian agency. Its children's agency, UNICEF, is facing similarly bleak record numbers worldwide. UNICEF is hoping to raise more than $4 billion to reach 59 million children, the largest amount the agency has ever asked for.
We never really reach exactly how much we would want to have. And that's a real problem. That means children not immunized. That means children not getting access to treatment for severe acute malnutrition. It means children not being able to attend schools in crisis situations. So it has a very definite human cost, an immediate human cost.
Even with the funding, the UN predicts the numbers in need will only grow, with an expected 200 million people requiring humanitarian assistance by 2022. Nick Harper, CGTN, New York.